And then there's Cake Loving Dude. With all those singular bits. That'll take a while. Thanks for the bits. I said Friday? I meant Saturday. Forgive me. The bits overlap each other. That's funny. How are you guys? I'm kind of cold, actually. Turn the AC up a little bit. $50 bits, thank you. Scholar Cygnus, thank you. It's a weird question. Doesn't it get boring to grind in Warframe? That's the question for like any game though, you know? Any grindy game. Like, well, doesn't it get boring? The answer to me is always yes. I cannot play grindy games. They just get boring and I can't keep doing it. Hey, the tip jar is filled. It would sure be a shame if someone donated some dollars and destroyed that tip jar. What is OSRS? You know, I was gonna say that's the one.
Thank you.
Oh, $10. Can't be gone. Thanks. Thanks for the $10, man. That's what I was gonna say. If I were to play a grindy game, it'd have to be Warframe because it's got the funnest combat. I always want to play Warframe, and then I start it up, and then I'm like, and then I don't play it. It's the weirdest thing. I'm like that with any grind game, like an MMO. I'm like, man, I want to play that, and then I'll start it up, and I'll be like, never mind. But that desire is always there. I can never satiate that desire. You need friends to play with. Probably. That would probably very, very much help. I mean, I played with Dino at one point, and I was like, dude, this is boring. And he was like, yeah. And then we didn't stop playing. But we were doing the stupid wave mission thing. Those are so boring. Which just sends waves and waves of enemies at you. The most I've ever played of any grindy MMO game is definitely World of Warcraft. Which, definitely. I think it was defense. I'm trying to think of when I started World of Warcraft up. 2006, 7, 8, something like that. It's like free trial, I'll try it out. The freaking world blew me away, because I'd never played MMOs up to that point, right? So the scale of that world just blew my mind. And going into the Stormwind castles, the city, I couldn't handle it. Like, I was like, I've never seen any game like this in my life. No single-player game has done scope on this level before. Like, what the frick? This city is enormous and huge. I spent days just wandering around Stormwind City. And then you find the tram that goes to Ironforge or the Dwarven City, whatever that is, the freaking monorail.
Give me a hug, man.
Nice.
Sanity Cat, thank you for 2 months of support. Thank you for that resub. I appreciate you. Wanted to stick around for another month. Thank you very much. But, there's that freaking subway or tram or whatever that goes underground. And you go through, like, underwater. It was so mind-blowing. And I'm like, I'm gonna subscribe to this. And so I subbed to it for a few months. Quite a few months, actually. I played that, and I didn't play with anybody. Played World of Warcraft all by myself. No friends. Got to level 60-something. 60-something warrior. Bought Burning Crusade. Played quite a bit of that. Bought Wrath of the Lich King. Barely even touched that one. And then I think I got another DLC that had, like, werewolves in it. I don't remember which that one was. I bought that and, like, touched it, like... I don't even know if I touched that one, honestly. And now, I think you can just get all the DLC, right? If you just pay for the monthly fee, you get the DLC. Like, you don't have to buy the DLC anymore. I think that's how it goes. And Warframe is confusing, Toxic Graveyard. Like, I still can't wrap my head around that game. I'll start it, I'll be like, wait, what? What does that mean? What do I do? How do I do this? Where do I go? Why do I do this? Why isn't it telling me what to do? How do I do that? Oh, see you later, Cake Living Dude, man. Thanks for the bits. Oh, if you buy the most recent expansion, you get the rest. Okay. That makes sense. Man, AC? It's cold! I don't know what to play. It's becoming the theme of my stream. Team. I don't know what I'm up to, man. Don't know what I'm up to. ADD is the worst thing on the planet, guys. There are so many. I'm like talking like 20 freaking games that I have started and played a significant amount of and then stopped playing. And it's like, I should go back to this game. I should go back to this game. I should go back to this game. Off the top of my head, oh, Death's Gambit, Elder Scrolls Enderall mod, frickin' Neo. Frickin' Neo I haven't beat yet. Resident Evil, or not Resident Evil, Yakuza 0. Started Shenmue up. Dead Cells. There's so many effing games, like, I wish I had the frickin' attention span to just sit through and beat. I never beat Dark Souls Remastered, despite getting very far in that. Barely even touched Vampire, whatever it's called. Pillars of Eternity 2! I have frickin' that one game. Divinity 2. The game that everyone's heralding as like the best RPG of all time. Have that sitting. Started that up, played like 6 hours of it, and haven't touched it. Everspace, The Forest. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. Darkwood. The Surge. I want to frickin' beat The Surge and play through that. Salt Sanctuary. I'd love to play by the rest of that. Okami HD. Just looking at all these games. Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. It's over 20 games. Like, seriously. Just play one then. You don't understand, Scholar Cygnus. You don't understand. ADD. ADD is the worst thing on the planet. Well, it's not, but it's pretty freaking awful, man. Your attention span just cannot keep going. You have to be jumping around from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's always been that way. When I was younger, I got on ADD meds. My mom made me get on ADD medication, and it made me feel so weird, but I was so focused. It was effective in making me focus, but I didn't sleep. I remember one night, I stayed up the entire night drawing one picture. Didn't get one wink of sleep. And then school, I didn't do any schoolwork. I just drew. I drew and drew and drew and drew pictures. That's all I did was just draw. The ADD med just made me like Picasso. I just drew and drew. It was insane. I wasn't on that medication for very long. It made me feel so weird, though. Like, I'd take it, and I'd become so freaking talkative. Like, I wouldn't shut up. I'd just start talking and talking and talking and talking. And I just could not shut up. What did I draw? Mostly Dragon Ball Z pictures. Oh, I also have a... When I was that age, I was very invested in this story that I was writing a comic of. So I was writing my comic. Good times. I miss having ambition. I miss having a creative outlet. I miss being a creative individual. It's so crazy in this day and age. It's so easy to just consume. Consume, consume, consume. Read Twitter, watch YouTube videos, Netflix, movies. Watch this, do that, eat food. It is so hard to actually create. I need a creative outlet. Do meds really work, or do they mask the problem? If the problem's such a detriment to your life, then mask it, man. Mask that problem. It's better than having the problem, right? Meds do work. I've been on antidepressants, and I can promise you they work well. You just have to find the right meds, though. That's the thing. I think that's the biggest hurdle, is finding the specific type of medication for you. Like, if I wanted to get on ADD meds again, or even, like, anxiety medication or something, I'd have to just sit and try all sorts to see what would work. Just be, like, shot in the dark. Finding the right meds is definitely the hardest. My mom made me get on these meds once. Worst antidepressants I've ever been on. I'm sure it works fine for other people, but for me, I was straight up just like a zombie. It was the weirdest thing. I had no emotion. I was a robot. It was bizarre. Like, I wasn't sad. I wasn't sad or depressed, but I wasn't happy. I didn't smile or laugh at things. I didn't, like, feel like doing anything. I'd play video games, but I'd just be like dully playing video games. It was so bizarre. It was such an emotional state of being, and I was on those for a long time. And finally, I was like, I can't take these anymore. And they were pretty hardcore drugs, because when I went off cold turkey, and I was having these humongous, what's the wrong? When you go cold turkey on something, you get... What's the word? What is the word? Chat, please. When you go cold turkey off of drugs, you get... Withdrawal! Thank you! My brain sucks. You get withdrawals, and I was having massive withdrawals from that. They must have been hardcore drugs, man, because it was so bizarre. It lasted for weeks. Like, I was like, oh! Like, I get, like, the jitters and the shakes randomly. I'd be, oh! Like, jump. So weird. And then many years later, I went back to the doctor myself, like, willingly. It wasn't my mom making me, because I wanted to get on antidepressants, because I felt so horrible. And he's like, oh, well, we had you on this before. Let's put you back on that. And I was like, no. No. We're going to try something else. Heck no. I do not ever want to get back on those ones. So I got on these ones and these other ones, and they worked pretty well for a while. And I was on those for a few years. But then I just weaned myself off of it. I did it smart that time. I'd take like a few every few days when I decided to stop taking them. And I haven't been on any sort of medication since. If I had medical insurance, I would totally be on some sort of meds. ADD specifically, but I would not be opposed to like some sort of anti-anxiety meds, because my anxiety's so bad. And I mean, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Depressants as well, antidepressants, because whew. I'm a sad boy. It'd be nice to be on some sort of med. But it's like, man, I wouldn't be on that many meds. Like, freaking ADD, anxiety, depressants. It's like, gosh dang it. And doctors just, like, hand out those freaking prescriptions like candy and say, I don't want to be that kind of person. It would be nice to be able to, like, function normally. I'll tell you that much. I mean, life in a casino. Yeah, it's very true. Getting one under control would probably be the best. I guess if I could choose, I mean, I don't know. It'd toss up between like ADD and antidepressants. I think it would be ADD. I'll bet you if I took ADD meds, I would be more focused, which would make me do more creative things, which would be an outlet, which would be less depressed. I'd be less depressed. So I definitely ADD meds. I think ADD is my worst issue that I have, man. I hate it. Because many of you know, I have a story I've been writing since I was like 15 years old. And I want to write this book and finish this book. And I cannot just sit myself down and write. And I can't bring up any creative thoughts. It's just like, it sucks. I need to take like acid or something. I'm just kidding. What do you do at the casino, Sanity Cat? Slot machines, huh? Ooh, let me come to your casino. Let me know which one you've rigged ahead of time. Not to be rude, but what are you depressed about? That's the thing about depression, man. I mean, I have reasons to be depressed. But depression, it doesn't... Sometimes there isn't a reason. You're just depressed. That's depression. Sometimes you could have everything you want in the world and you're still depressed. Like it's just that's just the curse of depression. I don't really want to get into the reason why I am depressed specifically. I mean, everybody knows. I complain about it all the time on Twitter. Yeah, cynical. Those are the worst, dude. Those are the worst moments of my life. When it's like, you're just like, oh, I want to do something. I need to create. And then you're like, but there's no outlet. I don't know what to do. And it makes you feel like absolute trash. It is the worst feeling in the world. PC specs? Yeah, this is a pretty fancy setup I got here right now, isn't it? Why are you asking PC specs all of a sudden? PC specs, I have a 8700K with 16 gigs of RAM and a 1070. Just get some more RAM eventually. Get that 32 going. I do need a command. I just, like, lots of streamers have an image when they scroll down, like, my PC specs. I really need something like that. I really should get more RAM, especially as a streamer and a freaking video editor. That extra RAM would really be beneficial. 32 gigs. That'd be nice. I think my next big buy, though, is definitely going to be the next graphics cards. I think I'm going to get the 1080, 2080, maybe the Ti. We'll see. I think I might do, like, a donation goal for that on my, like, around my birthday. See if we can meet that. What kind of creator, Savage Scott? What do you do? Man, I used to be so creative as a younger teen, dude. I'd do so many things. I'd make animated GIFs just because I wanted to. I do a lot of art. I just drew. I liked editing audio. Freaking anything, man, and I don't do jack anymore. And then we got Savage Scott over there that does everything. Makes me feel like trash. I wish I could do one of those things. I want to be an author. I just want to be an author. I do. I want to finish my book. Or at least do short stories in the series of books. Something like that, man. I just want to. I just don't have the skills, man. At least that's what I feel like. I'm not good at writing. It's so annoying how when you have an image in your head of stuff happening, it's like, dude, that's so cool. This would be like $1 million budget movie. Oh, and then you go to write it down, it's like, oh, guy, she girl, he like girl, she pretty, she got blue eyes. It's like, it's nothing like what I just thought of. Dang it. Get a pen and paper and draw us a cow. I don't have any paper. Game over. I mean, that's what it's true. Savage, you're right. You just have to do it. And there's where the ADD comes into play. I'm combating that. My lack of confidence as a talented anything in creative realm, on top of having ADD, which makes me sit down and be like, okay, let's get this going here. And it's like, my brain just starts going, what's on Twitter? What if YouTube videos, boobs, and I'm like, no, I want to type something here. And it's like, and then I type it, and I'm like, yeah, and then I reread it, and I'm like, this is awful. Oh! Our worst enemies in life are us. Is yourself. Your worst enemy will always be yourself. Always. And boy, oh boy, am I my freaking just arch nemesis. Come on, AC. What do you want from me? You're cold. It's so hard to just sit down and do anything anymore with so much stimulus. Because there's just so much stimulus in the world now. It's so easy to just go pick up your phone even. Oh, let's browse whatever, you know, Reddit, Twitter, 4chan, Facebook, whatever. And then when I got like a laptop here, computer here, it's like you cannot just focus. It's like, oh, what's in my sub box on YouTube? Oh, this looks interesting. It's like, oh, but I wanted to. There's too much stimulus, man. I need to like go away in a cabin without power or internet and just sit down and see what happens. I'd go insane and kill myself. I'm sure it would help. Like, you didn't have to bring out your creativity to do that. I need to just go out and go on a walk, even, you know? Go on a hike. Do something. I don't do anything in life. 24/7, well, not 24/7, all day, this is what I do. I sit here at my computer. I'll sit and browse Twitter, YouTube, and I'm like, oh, what game? Maybe I'm in the mood for a game. I'll play it for an hour or something, and then my ADD kicks in. It's like, all right, move on to the next thing. And that's all I do, is just sit in this chair, staring at my computer, watching the world going on. Just see the world living itself while I sit here going, yep, stuff's happening, and I'm not even a part of it at all. It sucks. I'm not doing IRL streams anymore, Leroy. You know how those turn out. They're garbage. I don't have the flippin' connection for it. And there's another thing about me, like, freaking, a lot of people can just go and do things. I have such a stupid hard time going and doing things when I'm by myself. Like, my brain immediately says, no one's going with you. Why would you go? Like, hey, I want to go to the mall. It's like, by yourself? That's weird. I do it. I still do it. Like, if my freaking wanderlust gets so out of control, I'll just go to the mall by myself. Go eat by myself. But it's like, it feels so weird. It never feels normal doing it by myself. I always want to, like, I wish I had a friend, like, hey, let's go for a walk, or let's go for a bike ride, but I don't. I don't have any friends. Ugh. I sit and preach like this and say, I should do this. I'll never do it. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing now. And cry all night, every night. Man, when October comes around, I'm gonna forget all the games I have installed that I was planning on playing. Like, what? I just saw this game, Concluse. What is this? It's installed. Some free game on Steam. Okay. Fan meetup in Utah. I think one person would show up, bro. I don't have friends in Utah. Or I don't have fans in Utah. I know one person that lives nearby that's a viewer of the stream. Yeah. I hate how on your Steam wish list, a game that's not out will say coming soon on your wish list. But if you click it, it says what the price is and you can add it to the cart. But from the wish list, you can't add it from the cart until you visit the store page. It's weird. I thought about going to a convention. I go to one every year. I'm going to one next month. The day Spider-Man comes out, I really didn't. I actually like had a hard time deciding should I get this con or not? Go to this con or not? Spider-Man will come out that day. I bought the ticket. It's like a Comic-Con, Utah's Comic-Con. I go there every year. It's pretty fun. I blew a lot of money last year, though. I bought the frickin' $100 Majora's Mask. Probably wasn't worth it, but it's like, oh, Majora's Mask! So I bought it. I've seen so many better Majora's Masks out there, like made from like real wood and stuff. That's still pretty good looking. It's just not very accurate. It looks okay. I like it. She said I was handsome, so she cut off like I think she took $10 off on it or something. She was hitting on you. I'm pretty sure she was there with her husband. She was attractive, but what am I gonna do? Hit on a flippin' vendor at a con? Yes, I am. That's what I'm gonna do. I was just thinking today, actually, of my last rejection, and I was like, holy crap, man, that was harsh. The last time I asked a girl for her number was like the worst rejection of my life. Not that I've done it often. I asked for a girl number like twice in my life. The first one worked. She gave me her number. The second one was a disaster, man. And it was soon after the first one too. The first one went so well. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this more often. The second one was like just bad. Like the first one was amazing. It was a waitress at a restaurant. She owed me like something and change, and I was like, How about this? Instead of the change, you just give me your number. Bam, worked. She's like, really? It's like, yeah, give me your number. Nothing ever came of it. She's, I like her, but we spoke like once. I just follow her on Instagram and see all the cool pictures she takes now, because she likes taking outdoor pictures. But the second one was like soon after. She's like, I was like at this card shop late at night, and she's like, what were we playing? We were playing something, and she's like, man, someone go get like 50 McNuggets from McDonald's. And I'm like, I will. Like, it's like, I'll do it if you give me your phone number. And she gave me a look of death, dude. I literally physically recoiled from her reaction. Like, it was just like a look of death, and I went like this. I was like, well, I literally did that, like, in real life. I guess it was like kind of an overreaction, just to like goof around, but it was like a legit recoil because of the look she gave me. And I was like, oh, never mind. And she's like, she said something like, yeah, I have the look of death or something like that. And you know what's funny is I actually went on a date with her like a few weeks later. One date, but she was too obsessed with her ex and ended up marrying him. They got back together and got married. So, she didn't care. I think all she cared about was going to the movie. She's like, oh, I want to see that movie. I'm like, let's go. So we went to a movie, and then we went out, and that was the only time. She kept just talking about how obsessed with her ex she was. It's like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen here. I ended up going to get those nuggets, by the way, because I was like, I need to leave. I just need to leave right now. This was the dead of winter, by the way, so it's like -3 degrees outside. But I'm like, I'll go get the nuggets. No, I'll go get them. Don't worry about it. I'll just... And I went and got them. I was like, good lord, I had to escape the room for a while. That freaking look of death she gave me was pretty harsh. Nothing's ever really came up to ask for a girl for her number anymore. I've seen, like, is it just me? When I see an I've said this before. It's gotta be something to do with my low self-esteem. It's gotta be related to that. If I see an attractive woman, I get so depressed. Like, I'm sure anybody with confidence and be like, oh, like manly men, they'd like, oh, they get all like, yeah, approach her stuff. But if I see an attractive woman, I get so freaking depressed. I'm like, there's the most beautiful woman in the world. I'll never speak to her. I'll never get to know her. And I immediately just get depressed if I see an attractive woman. And Utah is full of attractive women. Like, full of them. So if I go to the mall, I'm like, oh, like left and right, I'm just getting depressed, like, just depression everywhere I look. Like, I saw, like, the most attractive woman in my life a few weeks ago at Walmart. Oh my gosh. I was, like, crying. I didn't cry, obviously, but I was, like, I like, legit tried to find her after the first initial spotting. Because I'm like, you cannot, you have to ask this girl for her number or something. And then it's like, well, what do I say? You're so hot, give me your number. Like, what do you say? I never found her. No, I did find her again. What am I talking about? No, I remember I saw her again, and she walked right past me. Here's the thing, I was with my mom and niece. They were clothes shopping. It was in the women's section. And I was like, I was like, oh, there's my mom. Hey, mom. And then the woman walked by. And it's like, I can't freaking ask. I can't approach her now. My mom and niece are right there. Like, 4-year-old niece. Like, what am I gonna do? It's like, oh, hey, mom, right here. And she's walking by. I'm like, no! Luckily, a boy came to me. That's how it's always gonna be. Girls have the luxury of that, man. The luxury and the curse. I'm not gonna say it's not easy for women. Poor women. They got freaking men raining down upon them. Like, I feel bad for that. But it's like, here's my freaking life. It's like just the empty desert. And a woman is like, maybe you. It's like they have all the luxury of choice. Men don't have that. Ow, Jinjo! Well, I was thinking, like, this is what I was legit gonna say to her. I was gonna say, hey, I'm sorry for stopping you. I just gotta say, I'd, like, hate myself later for not asking for your number. Is that really weird to do? To say something that specific? Because I talked to a female friend. I mean, she doesn't represent all women, obviously. But she's like, I wouldn't want to be approached like that. So then that just, like, made my freaking confidence even worse. It's like, well, then what do I do? How do you meet people? How do you meet anybody in the world? Is that really so bad to approach someone and say something like that? Like, non-creepy, non-gross or anything? Just like, I'm sorry to stop you, but I would kick myself later if I didn't ask for your number. Anything like that? Like, is that really so bad? I should have done it, dude! This woman was so freaking attractive! Oh! That happens to me so often. I see so many attractive women, and it just kills me when I see them. Like the female friend I talked, she's like, oh, definitely not in a supermarket. And it's like, but that's where I always see them. Never do that at the grocery store. It's like...
You miss 100% of shots you don't take.
Thanks for the 11 months, branded gesture. 11 months, man. Thank you for the support. You weasel around it by talking about food. That's funny. I don't know how to follow up conversations. Once upon a time, the only time in my life, I had girls approach me and compliment my hair. Of all freaking things, my hair. This was young teens, by the way. Maybe like 16, 17. And it was at Walmart. 2 girls approached me. And were like, hey, I like your hair. And you know what I did? You know what I did? I went, thank you! Like, I stuttered like Porky freaking Pig. Then I said thank you and walked off. I have missed out on many opportunities to meet a specific... There was another one, like this day remains an infamy for my freaking brain. Another teen moment. There was a girl, and this is when I had my long hair again. What the frick? I say like long hairs. I was at a what do they call them? Destruction derby? A derby where they smash cars, whatever. There was a really attractive girl there, and I kept stealing glances, and she kept stealing glances back, and I was like, ooh, is she interested, etc. But I could tell by the way their friends were, like, whispering and talking and pointing that they were interested. That the specific girl was interested. And I was like, holy crap. But as being the typical me, I was like, I just, whatever. And then I went to the park, because it was like the town celebration. So they did the Destruction Derby. Then I went to the town, or the park, which had the rides and the booths. And I saw her there. And not only did I see her there, I walked by her, and her friend and audibly goes, there he is. And I stopped in my place, and I kind of like turned my head, and then I turned back and then just started walking again. That was my opener right there. There he is. Oh, look, there he is. And then I told my friend, dude, I have to find this girl. I'll hate myself forever if I don't find her. Because I was with my friend, and he was going to leave, and I'm like, just give me just hold on. And he goes to his car, getting ready for to leave. And I went back to find this girl, and I found her. And guess what I do? Third time that day I come across her. I go up casually and like kind of lean against a tree and act like I'm waiting for somebody. And she's like laying in the grass with her friends. And then I slowly turn to her and I go, "Hey, do you know," and I name my sister's names just to see if I needed an opening, right? So I asked if they knew who these people were, my sisters. And I'm like, "I'm trying to find blah blah. Do you know blah blah?" "No, I don't." "All right, thanks." And then I walked away. And I mean, it's intimidating because it was a group of girls. Like, how are you gonna freaking do anything in that situation? But that was a huge regret because she was clearly interested. Like, it wasn't a situation of maybe like fear of rejection. Like, she was clearly interested, man. They were stealing glances, they were peeking, they were whispering, "Hey, there he is," etc. And it's like, and now I'm 3 years old. You don't, that's not gonna happen. There's not gonna be friends whispering, "There he is," at this age. At this age, in Utah, all women are gonna be like, "Hey, there's my son over there." You know, because they got like 5 kids at this point. Utah's awful, dude. Women marry at like the age of 19 in Utah. The single game in Utah is bad because women marry so young in Utah. At like 19, they have like 5 kids. It's like out of control, dude. And if they're not single, or if they're not married, then they have kids already. It's like single mother. It's like, oh gosh. Your dad married your mom at 19, he was 31. Holy frick. I'm fine with younger, obviously, younger women. Like, why not? But there's an age. People, like, let's be honest, 21-ish years old. No, they're so immature. Like, maybe like 25 and up. Anything younger than that, it's like, they are so immature. I mean, it's specific person to person, but for the most part, 21, 22-year-olds are like not exactly the most mature individuals. I don't want to deal with that crap. Half your age plus 7 is the rule. My wife has lots of friends and a couple of sisters. Alright, chat, set me up. Did I tell you guys? I've been on this stupid dating site, OkCupid. I'm sure it's a well-known website. I've been on this site since like 2010. I've been on this site for 8 freaking years, dude, and nothing's come of it. Nothing's come of it. I've messaged a few women and they've replied, but nothing's ever come of it. But anyway, it's been this account for some reason. The OkCupid security is garbage. It got hacked a while ago. I don't remember what exactly happened with that hack. I fixed it up and whatever. I retyped my profile, etc. But a few days ago, I got an email. I get an email and I check my email and it's like these people are interested in you on OkCupid. I'm like, what? People are interested in me on OkCupid out of nowhere? What? And I check the email and it's all images of men, pictures of men. I'm like, oh, what? Have they changed something on OkCupid? And I go to the website, and my profile image is this big-breasted blonde, and my profile description is, "I like dancing." And I'm like, oh. I got sex changed on OkCupid, so my account got hacked again. The security on that site is garbage, man. So I just half-ate it. My profile's garbage now. My description's like 5 sentences and like rudely typed out. And it's like literally the end's like, no one's gonna message me anyway. Everyone has 17 kids at this point, so what does it matter? Like, that's what my profile says now on OkCupid. Oh gosh, it's so bad. I'm picky, guys. It's bad. I'm too picky. Like, there's plenty of women. Plenty of them. But I will not message them unless they meet a specific requirement in my brain.
1 year, baby. Looking
Oh,
forward
wow,
to the next
dude.
year of hilarity.
Dog
Also
Dragon.
hilarious story.
Dog Dragon, thank you for the 12 months. 1 year as a tier 2 sub, man. Thank you. That's crazy support, dude. Thank you. The thing is, I've been burned pretty bad by exes in the past. Like, pretty hard. Like, my last relationship was seriously 2010. Crap. Just does not go. I wouldn't say I got burned hard. I just didn't take it well. It took me up to this point to get over it. Like, it took me like 5, 6, 7 years to get over it. Like, I'm not joking. Not necessarily her, just like, I don't know. I didn't take it well. And, so I'm just picky now when I go on, like, OkCupid or Tinder or whatever. It's like, she's pretty. Oh, she drinks. But, I mean, you gotta have standards as well. I don't know, dude. I'm just picky. I'm single for life, let's just be honest. I will never be in a relationship again for the rest of my life. I'm stuck here. Maybe it's for the best, though, because sometimes I look at how miserable everybody is around me that's in a relationship, and I'm like, maybe I'm dodging a bullet right now. Like, everybody around me, dude. There's 3 divorces going on in my family right now. Right now, it's insane. Multiple cheatings, like cheating on husbands. And it's always the woman cheating on the husband, too, in this situation. It's just out of control. And it's like, man, I'm glad I'm not them right now. Maybe it's better that I'm not them, like, I'm just single right now. It's a nasty situation with the fams. I don't know. I don't know. Because eventually you're in a relationship, you get in a relationship and it's great, but then you eventually hit that point where it's just like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the giddiness is gone, the excitement's gone, and it's like, now you're just in a relationship, so go from there. And that's when it usually falls apart for people. I don't know. The thing is on all of my relationships, I've been dumped. I've never dumped. So, oh wait, no, I did dump once. I'm wrong. But, it was for good reason. I think I'd handle a relationship a lot just fine. Like, once that excitement and the giddiness stuff is gone, it's like, I'd be fine with it. I wouldn't say the boredom starts singing, it's just like, the regular, like, the repetitive loop of that relationship will come into play. And I'd probably be completely fine with it. Like, I don't see myself getting sad in that situation, but a lot of people just bail once that hits. All my relationships have been long distance too. They're trash. Long distance relationships are pure trash. Are they, though? I never had a massive issue with long-distance relationship. It was always them having the issue. Jinjo, you're scratching the crap out of me. Because, here's the thing. The last relationship I had was so amazing. I loved it. We would be on Skype all day, right? And we'd be like, hey, let's watch a YouTube video together. It was so amazing, and I loved every minute of that. I would love that. I would love that. But it's hard. Long-distance relationships are hard. I'd much rather prefer local, obviously. But long distances are freaking tough, man. Do you play any MOBA games? No, I hate MOBA games. Hate MOBA games. And it's funny because it is so... I had 2 long-distance relationships. They are the ones that dumped. And then I had a local relationship. I'm the one that dumped. That's weird. That one lasted only a few months, though. It was just better to be friends with her rather than a relationship. It was just... That's just how it felt for me. It was just... Like, we were just friends. We're still friends, but she's such a space case, man. Talking to her is a nightmare because she's so freaking... She needs ADD meds, for sure. She's in Utah. Give me that address. Canada is not the same country. How do you have a girlfriend in Utah, man? How is she not married with 17 kids? I need to get over that. Like, not everybody's like that in Utah. Tinder's such trash, too. A lot of places treat Tinder as like hookup sites. It's not treated that way in Utah. But it's like, I could literally... Sometimes I do this when I'm like, I don't want to look through them all. I'll just sit and like every image. I'll just like every image, and I'll never get a match. No one will like me back. Maybe I'm just ugly. I don't know. What does my profile say? What the frick? My profile's reset. I don't even have a profile. What? When did that happen? I just looked at my profile the other day. Did my Tinder get hacked too? That doesn't make sense. What? About you. There's nothing. My about you is blank. Alright. I'm cursed, you guys. I'm seriously cursed. The freaking fates do not want me to have any sort of chance of finding or meeting people. Oh, at least my freaking picture's still there. Me looking dull. No one reads descriptions on Tinder anyway, right? I'm a lot better looking than I was years ago. What the frick does that mean? Is that really a compliment? No, I did not realize at my age of... I think I was extremely attractive when I was younger. Like, I watched a super old YouTube video and I was like, look how freaking young I look. I actually look pretty good. It's just Kilplix checks his Xbox Live, right? Oh my gosh, I look so freaking young in this freaking video. look like a freaking child! I think I looked pretty attractive back then. And I used to think I was ugly. It just goes, and now I think it's just so weird, man. Freaking lack of confidence is seriously your worst detriment in life. I think it's your beard. What's my beard? My beard makes me look bad? Is that what you're saying? Does my beard look bad? Makes me look older. Well, I did the thing like last year I did this. Like, I just did the goatee thing. I didn't like it. I don't like the way it looks anymore. I look 50. What? So should I go back to the goatee? I don't know what to do. But this isn't like a full-on beard. It's stylish, right? This is what the young dudes do. Like they freaking, it's like not full-on up the cheeks. I'm banging. I'm still hip and cool with the thing, right, Ginge? With the crowd. I did shave, though, like, semi-recently I did the goatee thing. I streamed with it and everything. Does anybody not remember that? I could easily do it. Just a few swipes here and it's... Here it is on Instagram. Hi, remember me? October 15th. It was literally a year ago when I did that. Literally a year ago in October. See? Did this last year. In October. Dude, I look like stupid. I mean, that's how I used. That was my beard style since I was like 16. I had that beard style until like a few years ago when I finally changed it. Beard style. I think my glasses do make me look a little older. I mean, all glasses just do that in general to you. I'm blind without them, though. Shave the beard if you want to look younger. I don't really know. I don't necessarily want to look younger. Honestly. I don't know. Do I, though? What do I want? What do I want? You know what I want? I want someone to love me. for who I am and not the shape of my beard. And for my biceps. Of course. That's why I work out, obviously, right? If you want shirtless pics of me, just go to my freaking Instagram, dude. I'm a freaking cam whore on Instagram. Guys, why do I get more views when I do IRL? Just be honest with me. Me just being an idiot gets more views than when I play a video game. It's because I'm more engaging with the audience, maybe? But I still try to engage when I play games. I don't freaking know. But I interact when I play games still. It's not like my chat moves at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I don't get that many views. Everyone is depressed, and watching someone open up makes us feel better. So watching me depressed makes you guys feel better. Why not play For Honor with fans? You guys, For Honor is free on Steam. Or is it Uplay? For Honor is frickin' free. Get For Honor. It's on Steam and not Uplay? What? Just go get For Honor. It's free. There's another game I want to play. But I never do. It's not a fighting game, though. This is a very vague description of it. Just go look at the trailers for it. Go look at For Honor trailer or something. It's not a fighting game. It kind of is, but it isn't. It's not like Dark Souls at all. It's like, if anything, it's not even like anything. It is straight up just like frickin' Chivalry, Medieval Warfare, just third person. In 2010, I had a 4x3 monitor, really? Wow. I've come a long way since then. I remember Jed gave me this freaking monitor too. Or did I buy it from him? I can't remember. Envision. And then I gave this monitor to Tate. So Jed gave me this monitor, and then when I got a new one, I gave this to Tate. Oh, hand me down, hand me down, hand me down. Tate no longer needs a hand-me-down. That is very true. Kilplix, watch the thanks for subs video. Okay. What? I don't need any hand-me-downs anymore. What are you talking about? I am good. Unless Tate would give me a 1080. I'll take... Nah, I don't want a 1080. I'm getting a 2080 Ti. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I need to go to the dentist too. I've been needing to go to the dentist for a long time. I literally need, like, I wish I was a kid so that my parents would just force me to go to the dentist. Like, drive me there. Drag me in. 'Cause I just don't want to go to the dentist, man. But I need to. Stream yourself going to the dentist. You can't just stream yourself doing everything in life. I guess you can, but not me. I mean, to be fair, this tooth has been really bothering me for over a year now. I've been through this a billion times, but I've been to the dentist specifically for this one tooth, and they're like, nothing's wrong with it. And now I know something is definitely wrong with it. I will demand a refund if they don't find something wrong with it this time, because it straight up feels like a nerve is exposed every time I eat, drink, anything. What IRL streamers do you guys watch, if any? Bright light. Alright, who watches Tate? That's a better question. Who watches Tate? Well, I'll tell you what, he certainly found his niche, man. That dude kills it now. Gosh, what did he have? 1,600 freaking subs or something? Whatever he tweeted the other day. Man, he's killing it. A lot of people jump ship. I wouldn't say that. He gets a lot more views now than when he streamed with TTT. He averages like 300, 400, 600 views, man. That boy is killing it in that realm of streaming. I wouldn't say they're all new viewers. I'm sure a lot of them are still sticking around. That like Tate for Tate. Every streamer's dream is that their viewers will watch them stream whatever it is they want. Just because they like that person. Not the game they're playing, but what's deep within their soul. It's just the nature of the beast, though. Some people can get away with that, but some others can't. Like me, if I started up Monster Hunter right now, I would lose 40 viewers and have like 7 viewers. I would love to stream Monster Hunter. I'd love to be able to do that. But it is not what people want to watch. I think Tate's a natural born entertainer, to be honest. Tate freaking kills it, man. He is a entertaining fellow. I'll probably play Cry of Fear mods this October. We'll see. There's a lot of freaking horror games I'm gonna be playing this October, man. Like, a lot. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to play all of them. I've like done. Hey, don't you poop there? I've actually like put this on her tail before. Yeah, I saw that someone gifted him 100 subs. Personally, I mean, I think anybody could tell you this. I would rather get the donation. I'd rather get the money than the gifted 100 subs. Because someone that don't, like, gifts 100 subs is spending how much money? Like, put this into consideration. A sub, a streamer gets half the pay for one sub. So one sub is $5. Streamer gets $2.50 for that. $500. Carlos Vita just subscribed. Holy crap, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks for the sub, man. Give him that good old Kilplix emote. But, yeah. So, he gets 100 subs. A dude just spent $500. And Tate gets $150 out of that $500 spent. So $500 and he gets $150 of that. Now, these are subs, so it'd be cool if it was a reoccurring thing and these subs resubbed. The odds of a gifted subber resubbing are so slim that it's not even worth considering. So instead of Tate getting $500 straight up, he just gets $150 flat. And 100 of those subs, I'll bet you not even 10 of them will resub. Did I math wrong? I said 250 times 100. Oh, 250, not 150. I must have inputted it wrong, yes. $250. But that's still $250 out of $500. I don't mind, like, if people, like, sub-gift, like, do, like, sub-gifts, I don't mind that. That's still cool. But in the long run, I really would rather just them donate the money. Because that's more... It's more income for the streamer, and the gifted sub is not gonna... It's a community thing, though. You gotta keep that in mind. Because, like, a gifted sub to somebody, it's pretty cool. Because then they get to use emotes and stuff. So that's still pretty cool. It's a community thing more than anything. Tate might get more, actually, better. I don't know. I hear that partners have a chance of getting a higher amount of the sub money. I don't know what the exact rulings are. Dude, that'd be awesome. Man, I should apply for a partnership. I wouldn't get it. That'd be cool to get more than what I'm getting, though. Instead of getting half. Half is kind of bummy, actually, but it's better than nothing. I have 134 subs, so how much would that be? Keep in mind there are tier 2 and tier 3 subs, but averagely, 250 times, whoa, calculator. 250 times 134, that's 335 a month. It's pretty good, though. It's better than, like, you know, that's pretty freaking alright. Tate, meanwhile, he's making like 4K a month off subs alone. That's not even talking about donation and bits. That dude's killing it. 4K a month off subs alone. Tate was partnered when he was doing TTT. Yes, he was. Tate had a friend that worked at Twitch that hooked him up. They got him a partnership. That's why he did Sub Sunday on TTT. Because he had subs. He was a partner. He would be freaking sub... He'd have a partnership regardless now with his viewership, but he did get an early start for sure. Because he had a friend that worked at Twitch. Wait, what? That's not what he said recently. Tate was a partner during the TTT days. What? He did Sub Sundays with TTT. He was a partner on Twitch. And yes, affiliates only existed until last year. Affiliates was introduced. Tate was a partner on Twitch during the TTT days. What was that? A few years ago? He had a friend that worked at Twitch. He got a partnership at Twitch. Affiliates only existed until last. That's why, like, the only reason I became an affiliate is because they introduced the affiliate program last year in 2017. It's about 4 years ago, yeah. You must have heard him wrong, dude. Or maybe he's trying to protect his friend that got him a partnership at Twitch. I highly doubt that. Jinjo, no! Regardless of everything, I think Tate deserves it. No. Tate deserves all the subs he has, all the fame. Fame. He's not really famous. I think all the, everything Tate's got he deserves. That dude's killing it, and I'm happy for him. I think he deserves... I've always said this. I think Tate deserves 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He deserves everything, because he is straight up one of the most entertaining fellows I know. Just sucks that all he does is play MMOs. Because I'd like to play games with him, but I ain't no MMO foo. And then it's like, oh, we should play Monster Hunter. And it's like, alright, he's Hunter rank like 700, and I'm like 5. It's like, yeah, dang it. Hope he gets like Battlefield or something. He probably won't. Man, I tried Final Fantasy XIV when it was free or whatever. Actually, it still is free up to a certain level, isn't it? Or maybe it was just a weekend, I don't know. I tried it. Oh my gosh, it was boring. I cannot do MMOs anymore. I can't do them. The only MMO I could do is World of Warcraft, but that is based entirely on nostalgia. Straight up. I could go back into World of Warcraft and play it for a while. Based off of nostalgia alone. I really do like Elder Scrolls Online, though. I say that a lot. I never play it, but I love that game. It's the weirdest thing. I love that game, but I just never play it. You can like a game and not play it, right? I want to play it. It's just such a time sink. And I'm so, like, all over the place. I just don't want to, like, sink my time into it. I wonder why Dino stopped playing Monster Hunter. I'd like to play with him more of that. Yeah, MMOs are really chill games to chill out and play. Here's the thing. If I got as many views as Tate did playing MMOs, then I would play them all the time. It would make it more worthwhile, sure. That's any game, though. There's so many games I'd love to stream. But being a person that makes money off Twitch, you gotta keep in mind what game gets what views. It's a very unfortunate side of being partnered or affiliated on Twitch. Because it's, like, I rely on that money a little too much, so... It's like, oh... Man, I'm really in the mood to play this game, but I know it won't get many views, so I won't stream it. Dang it. And so I just won't play it. How many tier 2 subs do I have? I don't freaking know. Let's see how many tiers of subs I have. Where do I look? Channel analytics. I have 8 tier 2 subs and 4 tier 3 subs. Nice. How many prime subs do I have? It doesn't tell me. That's dumb. That should be a freaking statistic. Tier 1 subs, Tier 2, Tier 3s. There's no prime subs listed anywhere. Huh. What exactly are tier subs? If you want to support your creator and if you want to give them more than the typical, default sub tier 1 is $5 a month. And you get the base tier 1 emotes. Tier 2 is... what is that, guys? $10 a month? Tier 3 is $25 a month? Something like that. The tiers are just different prices. It just depends on how much that person wants to support them. Also, there's different emotes per tier. Spider-Man, when does that come out? When does Spider-Man come out? Holy frick, it's soon, isn't it? 19th. Wait, what? You're wrong. August, what is this? Guys, just someone tell me when the release date is for Spider-Man. Why can't I find a release date? I googled it. Spider-Man PS4 release date. The 4th? It is not the 4th. September 7th. No, Oscar's got it. Yes, because that's when that convention is that I'm going to. That's right. I'm going to that con the day Spider-Man comes out. Oh, I'm going to just spend all time at that convention just wanting to play Spider-Man. So in 2 weeks, Spider-Man comes out. I'm excited. $4.10 a month, huh? Is that really what I'm making based on subs alone? That is not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Live stream Re2 Remake when it comes out? Oh my gosh, yes, I will. Bet your big butt I will stream that game. You guys would not believe how crazy bits are. I make almost as much in bits as I do in subs every month. Bits are just crazy. They add up. I'd like to stream every major game that comes out that I'm interested in, but it always depends on what the viewership is. Like, I'll do a stream of it, and if the views... Like, man, I was so sad about God of War. I was so hyped for God of War, and I got, like, 20 views for that game. That's still cool that 20 people view it, but it's, like, not... It's not viable to do as a streamer that makes money off of Twitch. I just wanted, like, a lot of views for that, because I loved the game. And I knew it'd be an enjoyable experience, but no one wanted to watch me play God of War for some reason. Except for those 20 diehard folk. Thanks for the 29 bits, Toxic Graveyard. Hey, better die. I get the most views with Left 4 Dead. Really? Do I really? Unless you play the Silent Hill campaign, then everyone bails because it's so freaking boring. Nah, I still had a lot of views. Like 60 something. That's, more than the usual for sure. Well, I'm not, that's the thing, it's like, there's a fine line between pleasing the audience and streaming what I want to stream. And I'm not streaming Left 4 Dead every freaking day. That would kill me. Like, I would straight up hate every freaking experience of it, man. I'd hate it. Left 4 Dead is something you do like once a week, maybe twice, here and there. Not every day. It is not an everyday thing. How about try new games? I do new games all the time. I was shocked at how well received the Resident Evil frickin' playthroughs were. That was so amazing. It was like, it was perfect for me. The Resident Evil streams are some of my favorite streams I've ever done. It was like, here's some games I really want to play through. And I got above average views, and I was able to talk to the audience because it was a slow-paced game, and I got a lot of views, so there's a lot of people to talk with. It was so fun. The Resident Evil playthroughs were so freaking fun. Not 4, 5, and 6, because... I mean, those still get more than average views, but I'm not able to watch I'm not able to really look at the chat more. I meant, like, the 2, the remake, Resident Evil 2, 3, Code Veronica, 0. Those were some fun streams, man. I have not done Madhouse Resident Evil 7. I'd like to. But I want VR. I want to do Resident Evil 7 in VR. I do not want to play Resident Evil 7 until I can do it in VR. And VR is just not coming to PC. It's just straight up. It's clear now. Resident Evil 7 is not getting VR support on PC. I'm not buying a PSVR for one game. Not only that, I'd have to buy Resident Evil 7 on PS4 as well. I don't want to... I'm not going to buy some crappy PSVR. To be fair, though, you can actually use PSVR on PC, but that'd be a crappy headset, man. It's like the lowest res one of all. Everybody says it played amazingly and it was fun, though. Everyone's like, this is the best VR game. Like, the full-fledged VR game. Resident Evil 7 is the best full-fledged VR game. And they didn't bring it to PC. Sony must have paid top dollar to be exclusive on PS4 for VR. It is cheap, though. Describe cheap, J-Man. Show me a cheap PSVR Resident Evil 7 bundle. Man, it'd be low frame rate on PC. There'd be, you couldn't set custom... Man, I don't know. I just want to play that dang game in VR. And I don't want to replay it until I can. But I want to replay it, but I don't want to do it until I can do it in VR. Ah! Cheap in comparison to PC VR, yeah. That's true, but it's still like $200, $300. Get an Oculus for that. Did you poop on me? What was that about? I never played any of the DLC for Resident Evil 7 either. Should Quite a bit of DLC for that game. He has the money for a PC VR headset. Just because I have the money doesn't mean I should buy things. You need to be responsible with your money. And I need to go to the dentist, and I don't know how much it's going to cost. I just don't want to go to the dentist because I'm a baby. I had so many dumb, random expenses this past few months. Specifically, my freaking air conditioning just blowing up on me. There's a $350 AC unit. Didn't even last me 2 frickin' years. So I had to rush out and buy another $300 AC unit. And I had just made a large purchase, bought this new mattress for $300, so that's $600 completely gone. I hate that. Whenever I make a large purchase, something happens. Like, I was like, should I buy this mattress? I probably shouldn't, because something's gonna end up happening. I'll just buy this mattress. And I bought the mattress. AC explodes. Buy a Vive. The Vive is so expensive, man. It's more expensive than it used to be. The VR is $100 more than it used to be. Why? Frickin' heck if I know. I always look at lists of like best VR headsets, and it's so annoying. It's like pros and cons. Like Vive has always complained about their controllers suck, and the Oculus has the best controllers. But Vive has the best display, but it's the most uncomfortable. Like there's just so many stupid things on these lists I read, and it's like I don't freaking know what to get. You know it's stupid. It's really stupid. But here's something that always sits in the back of my head about VR. I couldn't... Like, Jinjo would freak out if I got a VR headset. It is the dumbest reason to, like, not get one. That's obviously not the reason why I'm not getting one. But if I got a VR headset, Jinjo would be terrified of it. Like, if I put it on, she'd be like, ah! And if I put her in her cage while I used it, she would start to freak out and pull her feathers out like an idiot. Vive controllers are trash compared to the Oculus. That's exactly what everyone says. That's weird. Because the Oculus has, like, the finger buttons, right? So you can, like, individually control each finger, but the Vive doesn't. Also, my room isn't... I couldn't do, like, room space Vive stuff. My VR would be in the chair. I couldn't stand. This room's too tiny for that. I'd hit things with my hands and bump into crap. It would have to be a sit-down VR experience because of this room's so tiny. Maybe I could do a tiny box space. Maybe. But I don't know. And don't you have to, like, put sensors up everywhere? Like, there's no room for that. I couldn't do that. There's no room for that in this room. Man, VR would be such a pain in this room I'm in. Unless it was just the sit-down VR experience, then that would be fine. Also, where would I put the VR headset? I have no room to put it. Where would I put it? I could sit it maybe right here on my PS3? I don't freaking know. I need a bigger room, man. What is your GPU, Austin? Everybody, tell them what my GPU is. Everybody knows. Get a wall mount for it? There's no freaking walls to do it on. Everything's taken up. 1070. Yes, I have a 1070. Planning on getting... Probably planning on in the 20 series because I'm a graphics whore. I want to check out that ray tracing nonsense. Be good for screenshots. The space behind me. Okay, now watch this, okay? Here's what I'd have to do if I had VR. I'd have to put my mattress up against the wall. So you can't put a freaking sensor on the wall when the mattress is there. Calculator, I don't think you realize how much reflections work in real life. You kind of don't pay attention to it, but everything is reflected off everything. Cars, glass, plastic. Everything's reflected. I'm gonna be honest though, the ray tracing didn't really impress me all that much, but the power of the cards is what impressed me. They're saying that they're going to be like the 2070 is going to be like 50% stronger than a 1080 Ti in performance alone. Not counting ray tracing, of course. So the power difference is pretty big, which would be beneficial for a streamer who wants the frames, especially a single PC streamer. Also, I'd really like to run. I like super sampling, so I'd run 4K. I like to run games at like 4K if I can. I mean, my 1070 can run games at 4K, but about 30 or 40 FPS. Be nice to run 4K 60 FPS. Yeah, if you have a 1080 Ti, you really don't have a reason to get a new. There's no point. If I had a 1080 Ti, I wouldn't get any of the 20 series. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really stream at higher resolution either. I have to stream at like 1080. With a new card, maybe I could super sample while streaming. Would be nice. I just got a new monitor though. It would be nice to have a higher res monitor, but it's a 1080p monitor, but it's 140 hertz. If you can, freaking super sampling is pretty much the same thing as the freaking 4K monitors, though. It's crisp as frick. Like I said, I'm probably going to do a, maybe some sort of donation goal around my birthday for the 20 series. We'll see. I'm gonna wait for impressions on the cards before anything, though. We'll see if there's any massive improvements. Architecture, performance, etc. I know that ray tracing is pretty much a meme at the moment. It's just a test. This is like the introduction of, like, you know, PhysX. PhysX was a huge performance hit when it first came out. But everything uses it. Well, not everything, but most things use that type of physics now. Like hair and cloth. I think ray tracing is gonna become the norm in the future, but this is the starting line. Stop telling me what to do better. Stop it. Like I said, I'm just going to wait for impressions, and if they are favorable, then I'll probably go for it. We'll see, though. I never get the best cards. I've never done that. Like the TIs or whatever they were in the past. I never get those ones. I'd never buy the Founder stuff. I don't remember what I read, but they're gonna resupply pretty quick after this initial wave of cards. The Founder stuffs are more expensive anyway. It's like, why would you want that? The thing is that you guys are talking. I see a few people mentioning mining. Bitcoin has dropped so bad, and it's like dropped like by like 80%. No one cares about mining Bitcoin anymore. So that's not going to be an issue. Supply and demand isn't going to be that big of a deal at this point. Stop! Well, there was a big thing this year where Bitcoin rose to like 1 billion %. And then the bubble burst and it dropped to it's like, I think it said 70 to 80% it's dropped. So no one cares about Bitcoin mining anymore. So GPUs aren't going to be hard to find. $59 viewers. What am I doing right now? Like, what am I doing? Just sitting here doing nothing, guys. Should I just do this every stream from now on? I always interact with the chat. I don't know, you guys need to stop saying that because I always interact with the chat, even when playing games. Sometimes I can't, like with Left 4 Dead, I definitely can't interact with the chat, but I don't play Left 4 Dead that much. Be a cam girl. Man, I wonder how much cam girls make. They probably just make bank. I saw this tweet. Not a tweet. Stream fails. I go to that every now and then. There's a clip of this girl is booby streaming called Pink Sparkles, and it's like every Pink Sparkle stream in a nutshell, and it's her just sitting there, like staring blankly, and she's like, "I forgot what I was gonna say," and that's the clip. I did a workout stream, Sonic, once. I don't really care to do anymore. There might be a chance when I do it another time, but no plans at the moment. It's really hard to do a workout stream. Because you gotta talk in between reps, and that destroys your stamina. Instead of recovering, you gotta like talk to the chat, and you're just like... But I did do a... It's on YouTube. I did a workout stream. It's on YouTube somewhere. Heck, if I can find it. Did someone ever find that YouTube video? We tried finding it at one time, and I couldn't find it. It's on the Kilplix Archive YouTube. Not the one I made, the one previous. But I cannot find it. Have they ever done stats on Who Watches Cam Girls? They do stats of everything, I'm sure. Do you like horror games? Yes. Going to be playing tons of them this October. I need some good scare sounds for donations this October. Find me some good scare sounds to use for donation sounds, notifications. No, it doesn't have to be me, just anything. Anything that's startling and scary that would be like make me jump. I don't really want an ear rape type sound though. I don't want to like do that to the viewers. It's not good. One of your freak out moments. We've already got that though. Just donate $66 and you'll hear that freak out one. That one still gets me though. It's freaking terrifying. It's from like the biggest scare I had in Cry of Fear. Scared the crap out of me. So not only is it the scare, but it's me screaming at the scare, which makes me scared. I scream at the scream and my scream. Sounds like an awful stream, Shaved. I hate ear rape stuff. It pisses me off every time it happens. Dino. Dino. Is he in TeamSpeak?
Connected.
Nope. Oh, he's an entry, boys. Dang it. Oh, wait. How do I move him?
Channel switched.
Speedy, move him into my channel. Guys, I'm gonna yell, okay? Get ready. How do I move him into my channel? Oh, I drag and drop, right? Yeah.
User channel.
Why have you done this?
'Cause I was-
very-
Did it
that was
scare
very
you?
loud.
Yeah, was it?
It didn't scare me, but it was very loud.
I was just telling my chat, I hate ear rape stuff. It pisses me off. And I was like, Dino. And I'm like, let's see if he's in TeamSpeak. And I log in and you're in here. And I'm like, yeah. Pisses me off. I was like, let's do it to him.
Wow. Oh. Hey man, what'd you... I don't understand better.
Scared you, didn't I?
A little bit. A little bit.
Wait, are you streaming? Did you jump? I should have checked your stream.
No, I'm streaming, but no, I didn't jump. I mean, you could have if I was just in like a different mood, I think it would have scared me. But
Yeah.
you joined, and I'm like, because I have the text to speech on.
Yeah,
So I heard
yeah.
you joined this, yeah. Of course, you can watch my stream and then watch spoilers for this game that you're gonna play, that you should play. You should stream, so I can stream it.
No one wants to watch me stream Yakuza. No one wants to watch me stream anything. They just want to watch me talk. I've been in a 2-hour stream of IRL and I've had more viewers than usual. That's my stream curse. Don't play games, get more views. Altscar found my workout stream. Everybody bookmark it. Good job, Altscar.
Nice. Oh, that's what you said, J-Man. You said brace. And then better
J-Man,
shot
you
than
freaking traitor!
bandit.
Are you in that chat too?
Makes you feel better, banned him. Deleted those,
Nice job,
messages.
better. I got temp
Quick,
banned.
brace
He just said I got temp banned in my chat.
He did unban you though. Okay, yeah, you're talking again. Doing real estate stuff. Oh, I just overpaid. Oh wait.
Yes, it's from that.
Where am I?
It's from that video acid. How many hours you got in that freaking game?
Like 58 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder how many hours I have. Wish I could just check without turning my PS4.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Do 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 do. Okay. One applicant.
See, I'm just sitting here doing nothing, and I'm getting more views than usual. Like, what the frick?
What is he gonna do
And
next?
if I start up a game,
Anticipation.
then everybody leaves. Not everybody, but you know.
Let's continue watching watching your videos then.
What?
Then you'll never start a big game.
Continue watching what videos?
Your old videos or something.
Let's go through all the TTT videos.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're thinking.
There's like 100 and something episodes.
So you another person.
Did you just stop playing Monster Hunter then?
I've been focusing whenever I play like a game by myself. I think of this game to play. I want to finish this game first.
Man, I
Yeah,
wish
I'll
I could
probably
be
play
as
some Monster Hunter on
focused
the
as
side.
you. That's what I'm talking about, is how much I hate my ADD, and I just cannot finish one effing game anymore. Just want to play a game and beat it, man.
I've never been banned before. It was really interesting. Whoa.
Agent
the chat
Parsec,
experience?
I'd get flagged so hard for that. I'm not PewDiePie, I can't get away with that kind of thing. I like how, I don't know if he still does it, like, there's that phase of PewDiePie videos where he just did reactions to other videos. It's like the most non-content in the world. And you'd like go to like 4chan, you laugh, you lose threads. Just browse that, make video of it.
Not that bad.
Like, I remember going to 4chan. I don't think they do it anymore, but sometimes like, laugh, you lose. Felix, get the frick out of here. Stuff like that. Like, stop coming into our threads.
Pretty good.
Did anyone actually watch that Logan Paul fight? No. Because my viewers have class.
Although if a viewer has seen it, feel free to chime in with what happened.
It was two boys slapping at each other, and then they're like, it's a draw. Oh, we'll do another fight another time. Because they made so much money, they just like... So staged. I mean, the fight itself wasn't staged, but I know they called the draw just so they could do it again to make more money. Jake won? Wait, who?
What?
I forgot there's two different ones. Gosh dang it, I always forget. So Jake Paul fought too? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my gosh.
They fought and then just stopped.
Did Jake and Paul fight? They're like the same person. How would you even know who's winning? What if Jake and Paul fought? It's like, I think Jake's winning, or is it Paul?
Wait.
I can't tell.
You know, it's Logan Paul and Jake Paul, by the way. That's their last name.
Yeah, I know.
You said, is Jake winning or Paul winning?
Oh, I did. I meant Logan. Is Jake or Paul? Jake
You
or
even
Logan?
mix up the name.
Yeah. Serious. I'm pretty sure the fight was real. The calling of the draw was staged for sure. They just were immediately going to call for that so that they can keep doing it. I mean, someone was bleeding from what I saw on Twitter, so... Pretty sure they're really hitting each other. Why are they wearing headgear? Because they're not pros and they get concussions.
I was paying attention, so let me...
That losers are wearing headgear though. Those are some losers. Man, I really want to play Yakuza 0, but I won't.
If you really want to, then you should.
But I want to play Shenmue and with like 300 other games.
The VR arcade thingy today. It's pretty neato. VR's pretty neato, it is.
Wait, do what?
I ordered extension cords for my VR headset because it couldn't reach all the way out to the loft or whatever.
You're playing Yakuza 0 with VR?
No. Damon was talking about VR arcade he went to, and then I
Mm.
trying to do with that. I'm getting extension cords. Can't play VR yet.
There's a VR arcade at my local mall. I've never tried it though. The ultimate fidget spinner. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dino, I've been losing views since I joined TeamSpeak, so I'm sorry.
So that means buy Vive and stream Vive.
What? That means you suck.
That
People
means
don't
buy
like
buy
it.
a VR headset. They lost views because they went over to my chat.
Yep. That's exactly why.
Get VR though, and then play VR.
What? What
Yeah.
VR? There's like 2 games to play.
Play H3 VR, which I play all the time, and then play.
I'm
play
sure
that
I wouldn't
one
get
VR
as
game you
much-
sent me with the swords and
I'm
stuff.
sure I wouldn't get as much enjoyment out of that game
Oh,
as
you
you
would.
guys.
Oh, definitely. And then
They're super hot, and that's all I
uh,
can think of.
super hot. And then there's Sprint Vector, good one, good ones.
Never even heard of that. What?
Wow.
Sven Vector. What? What is that?
Sprint Vector, yeah. A running game with like parkour.
Running? Excuse me? With VR?
It actually works out really good.
No, it doesn't. You're lying. Wouldn't mind Beat Saber as well. So that's like 3 games for a freaking $500 headset. I don't know, man. And VR's like dying. No one cares about it anymore. Should I really invest in such a dying platform? What kind of porn is there, though? That's the bigger question. I know you're the expert on this, Dino.
What? What's going on?
Kind of
I
porn.
have to point out an inconsistency in this girl's interview. I'm really trying to pay attention to this text
Well,
right now.
tell me about the best porn VR games.
Well, if you're talking about gun porn, H3 VR is probably my favorite. That is definitely the best.
Disconnected.
Chat, what about you? You got good hot tips on some good VR porn? That is a big issue with VR, is it's too freaking expensive. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of interesting games coming out for PlayStation that looks like... No, there was an open world, a co-op open world game coming out for VR. Done by Insomniac. It looked great. Can't remember what it was called, though. Few more years and VR's dead. Stop. Alright, tomorrow afternoon stream. I'm playing a game. Shenmue or Onimusha. We'll see. Really want to continue Onimusha too, for sure. I want to stream Shenmue, but I don't. It's the weirdest thing with Shenmue. I want to stream that game, but I don't at the same time. I've been streaming it with Japanese language, or not streaming, playing it with Japanese language. English is freaking hilarious, though. We'll see. Join me tomorrow at the usual time in the afternoon. We'll play some games. But I think I'm going to end the stream tonight for now. Me just sitting here blabbing and blabbing away. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for hanging out. In every sense of the word. Thanks for hanging out. Chatting it up. And thanks for the support. Toxic Graveyard for the bits. The Claros Vita, thank you for the sub. Doc Dragon bits. Doc Dragon resub. Branded Jester resub. Sanity Cat resub. Campy Carl, thank you for the $10. Cake Living Dude, Scholar Cygnus, thank you for the bits. You guys want to see more Shenmue, huh? Maybe I'll stream that tomorrow evening. Do prime time Shenmue stream. Maybe I should try that, just to see how it goes over. I should try that. Alright guys, I appreciate your support, appreciate your company. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow, alright? What time? Scroll down if you want to know. I have a schedule listed down below. And you can convert that to your local time. The occasionally is my afternoon ones. That's 2 p.m. my time tomorrow is usually when I go live in the afternoon. We'll stream afternoon and evening. We'll do 2 streams tomorrow, so hope to see you then. If you want to follow me here on Twitch, go ahead. Hit that follow button up top. Turn notifications on. That'll let you know immediately when I go live. Follow me on Twitter, alright? I'm losing followers. Follow me on Twitter. I also have a Discord. I do notify when I go live on there as well. So if you want to join the Discord. The Discord's also for when we do sub games. I do announcements on there, and I chat it up a little bit sometimes. So, and if you're not subbed to me on YouTube, which I'm sure most of you are, go ahead and sub to me on my YouTube. And again, I do have an archive channel if you want to go sub to that. Archives all my streams. Alright guys. See you tomorrow, alright? Thanks for keeping me company. I will see you tomorrow. Good frickin' night. Jinjo, stop it!